Hey guys, okay, so the video that you're about to see right now is actually my first attempt at vlogging. Whether or not I did a good job, we still need to figure that out. But anyways, I'm almost done editing it. I'm very late on this vlog, I know. It's a month-old vlog. And I remember filming an introduction to that vlog, but I somehow lost that footage and I'm almost done editing it, and I was like, let me just sit down and film an intro and an outro for that vlog so you guys actually know what's going on and it makes sense. About 6 weeks ago, my husband and my mother-in-law, they both left for Pakistan. My mother-in-law is still in Pakistan, but my husband came back after 2 weeks, about 4 weeks ago. And I was all alone here in China, which that isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it says in the title, so it sounds like a big deal, but I mean, it makes for a nice, attractive title. And it is kind of a big deal because I don't speak the language, even though I have been living in China for 3 years at this point. I still don't speak the language very well. I don't know how to drive. So I just was all by myself, and it's not like it was a very scary experience or anything like that. I am a pretty brave girl when it comes to that. But I was lonely, of course. I don't have any social life here as well, and the only 2 friends that I have here in China were both out of town at the time. So it was very lonely. So my objective with vlogging was 2 things. One, I wanted to feel like I was not all by myself, and it definitely helped. It felt like I had company, no matter how strange and weird that sounds. Secondly, out of those 2 weeks, half of the time, as in for an entire week, I was on the cabbage soup diet. And I just kind of wanted to hold myself accountable to something or someone, which again, it sounds weird because I was just talking to a camera and it's now a month later that I'm actually going to upload this vlog. But it helped me. And even though I didn't follow that entire diet plan to the spoon, I did cheat a little bit here and there, but I wanted to make sure that I stick it through all 7 days, and I did do that. So I wanted to document that as well. I have some recipes thrown in there as well. I have an impromptu haul in there as well. I do take you guys with me as I clean my kitchen. So basically I lead a very boring basic life. There's nothing exciting going on in this vlog, which on the one hand might make this vlog very boring, but on the other it might be very relatable because not all of us lead very glamorous lives. And while we share a love for makeup, at the end of the day we are all just regular people. I mean, for the majority of this vlog, I'll be looking super ugly straight out of my bed with no makeup on. So I mean, it's gonna be a good time for all of us. But yeah, I'm just hoping that I can connect with you guys on a more deeper human level outside of our love for makeup. So I hope some of you actually end up enjoying this vlog and this footage. But anyways, before we jump into the actual footage of this vlog, I just quickly wanted to touch upon the diet, my history with weight loss, as well as what I experienced with this diet and what were my objectives. So this is called the cabbage soup diet. It's a 7-day diet plan where you get to eat something different every single day. And it's a great diet plan in my experience because it gives your body everything that it basically needs. I have gone on this diet a couple of times in the past as well, not since I got married. Because here's the deal, I am a pretty lazy person as it is, and I'm not going to spend 2 hours in the kitchen making delicious food for everyone else to eat and not myself. And on top of that, to prepare another meal just for myself for dieting purposes. That's not gonna happen. So when my husband and my mother-in-law left for Pakistan, it was a good opportunity. I was all by myself. I didn't have to cook regular food for anyone else. So I thought it was a great opportunity to actually go on this diet once more. So in the past, about 7.5 years ago, I was very fat. Almost as fat as I am right now, maybe even fatter. And about 7 years ago, my 3rd sister got married. I have 3 older sisters and my 3rd sister got married about 7 years ago. So about 7.5 years ago, it hit me that in 6 months, my 3rd and last sister before me is getting married. And growing up, I remember that all of my cousins who had their sisters getting married, they were really into the preparations. They were really excited about the dresses they were going to wear on these weddings. And they were just really into it as sisters of the bride. And I was never into it. When my first sister got married, I was super young. When my second sister was getting married, I was very fat. So my options were limited. I didn't look very good. I didn't know anything about makeup, so I looked horrendous on all 3 functions, and I wasn't into it. But by the time my 3rd sister was about to get married, it really hit me that this was my last opportunity to actually shine and actually wear nice dresses. I was working, I was making money, I could actually look good on this wedding. So I don't know, something clicked and I started my weight loss journey. And I lost about 20-25 kgs of weight. And I was able to sustain that weight loss for about 3 whole years. But then 4 years ago, I got married. And it went downhill from there. And that's because we moved to Peshawar. We literally had no social life there. We had no relatives. We had no place to go, no place to hang out. It was all very new, very different to us. Moving from Lahore to Peshawar, I mean, I'm sure those of you who live in Peshawar, you know how to entertain yourself there. But for us, we had moved from Lahore to Peshawar, so it was very challenging and we literally had zero entertainment there. So our only entertainment was watching Netflix and eating something. So both me and my husband gained a lot of weight there and then I never lost it ever again. So now I was done with it. I was done being fat. I was looking at my older pictures. I really wanted to get back into shape, and it was a great opportunity to give me a push start. And that is what this diet does for me. It's a great way for me to actually get a kickstart. One thing I forgot to mention, the claim on this diet is that it will make you lose about 3 to 5 kgs of weight or 8 to 10 pounds of weight in 7 days. And while it's great, I'm not gonna lie, weight loss is great. It really helps to step on that scale and really see that you have lost like 3 kgs in a matter of 7 days. But my objective with this diet was not that. My objective with this diet was to get a kickstart, which is why I was not very particular about following the diet to the spoon. Obviously, if your objective is to lose like 3 to 5 kgs in a matter of 7 days, maybe you have an event coming up and you want to fit in a dress or something like that, then obviously you would want to follow it to the spoon, every single last detail of it. And I will walk you through all the menu in my vlog, of course. But that was not my objective with this diet plan. My objective was to actually get me started on a weight loss journey, because 3 to 5 kgs is not going to do it for me. Like I said, I have gained back the majority of those 25 kgs that I lost 7.5 years ago. So obviously I need to lose a lot more than just 3 or 5 kgs at this time. So my objectives were to get a kickstart, to curb all the cravings that I get for snacky food, and to just overall reduce the amount of food that my body is used to. Just so I can get on a more consistent, more sustainable journey in the future. And you guys are going to come along with me for these 7 days. So let's jump right into the footage of the vlog. Before we get started, just a polite reminder to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and give this video a thumbs up if you actually find that you can relate to me more after this vlog. Hey guys, good morning. So I just woke up a while ago, just took a shower, and now I'm about to do some cleaning. Just have to do some laundry, throw out garbage, you know, regular house stuff, very fun. But I still haven't had breakfast, which is why I'm here. Today is the first day that I'm officially going on this diet, and on day 1 you could drink as much of the cabbage soup as you like, which is consistent for all 7 days, but for all 7 days you need to accompany it with something else, and for day 1 you can accompany it with as much fruit as you like. So yeah, but if you're eating mangoes, you can eat only one. I'm not that big of a fan of mangoes, so I'm gonna skip on those entirely. I'm gonna be eating apples, peaches, watermelon, and then I have some very interesting Chinese fruits that you've probably never seen anywhere. So I'm very excited to eat those. They're very delicious, and share them with you as well. So we're gonna do that. The cabbage soup I'll be cooking in a while, and we'll probably bring you guys along with me for it. But for the breakfast, I was thinking I wanted to take an apple along with a cup of coffee. Now, on a regular day, I do drink about 2 to 3 cups of tea or coffee every single day, but I'm gonna cut it down to 1 or 2 during the days when I'm on the diet, and it's still a little bit of a cheating. I always do this when I go on a diet. I don't remember if this diet makes a mention of tea or coffee, but I'm pretty sure even if it does, it doesn't allow you to take milk or sugar with your tea or coffee. And I cannot take my tea or coffee without milk or sugar. So this is how much I'm gonna cheat, and I still get all the benefits that I talked about in the introduction of the video. I still get the kickstart that I need, so I'm gonna be taking that. But yeah, apple and coffee, that's going to be my breakfast today. Alright guys, so I have definitely accomplished quite a bit since we last talked this morning, but I haven't had anything to eat since breakfast, where I just ate a tiny little apple along with a cup of coffee, and that's about it. And that's not healthy at all. I would not recommend going on a diet like this. So this is epic fail from day 1, but I would recommend making your or preparing your cabbage soup a day before, so you could drink your cabbage soup and eat your fruit all day long. But I still haven't made my cabbage soup. I did the laundry, cleaned around the apartment. Obviously, I still need to pick some things from the background, but let's ignore them. So I did get a lot done, but that means I still haven't had anything for lunch or basically anything in between. So I just cut myself a small little peach. So apparently this is what I'm having for lunch. Poor me. Alright, so I don't think I can get to making this soup right away even now, which is why I was saying I would recommend making it the day before, and I'm kind of contemplating the idea of starting this again all over again tomorrow. But let's see how we do, because I do need to put my makeup on and film a very important video tonight, and I don't want to miss out on daylight. I'm not filming this video for YouTube. I'm filming this video for other purposes that I cannot really speak of right now, so I'm gonna keep it a secret. So apparently we are doing an impromptu mukbang, but anyways, the agenda for today would be just to put makeup on, to film a video. It's a very quick 2-3 minute video, so let's hope it doesn't take me more than an hour to film. And I'm not even kidding, the sad part is I'm not even kidding, filming a 2-minute video will take me an hour. So we're gonna do that. After that, I'm just gonna prepare soup and drink at least 3 bowls of it, because I am hungry, very hungry. And then maybe if I still have daylight, I'll maybe film another video for my YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna film an empties video today, because I have so many empties. My empties bucket is full to the top, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing today. Anyways, so we're done. That was lunch. I'm a little sad right now. That was not lunch. That is what we are having for lunch today. Now I'm gonna go get ready, film the video, and then I'll see you guys. Alright guys, so this is another 2 hours later. It's 6 p.m. and I'm finally ready to cook myself some food. I obviously put my makeup on. I filmed the video that I wanted to film. I caught up with some news. I think our Prime Minister-elect is going to take the oath today, if I'm not wrong. The last time I checked, he had to take the oath on the 11th of August, which is today. So I think he's gonna take the oath, which I'm very pumped about. But yeah, I talked to my husband for a while on the phone, and my mother-in-law, and all of that good stuff. Now I'm about to go make myself some food, but I do need to charge my phone first. So I'm gonna put this on charge, do the cutting, and then once I'm ready to cook, I'm gonna bring you guys along. Alright guys, so I have my ingredients cut and gathered here. I started filming this snap and I realized I completely forgot to blend these tomatoes, but that's alright. That's the only thing I've not prepared yet. But I have my onions cut, my capsicum, my carrots, then there's a bunch of cabbage here as well as spring onions. I've got salt and red pepper flakes to taste. I've also got some minced garlic over there. Then I have these chicken stock cubes. I got these from Pakistan because I'm not sure the ones that we get here are halal or not. Then I've got 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil there. I've also got my soy sauce. I've got this hot chili sauce, and then I just have some regular white vinegar. So as far as the quantities go, I'm really sorry I cannot be very helpful or very specific, because I personally just wing it with the soup. I keep on adding more if I feel like I need more, and I just build it up to the taste that I personally like. If I feel like if it's a little too strong, if the salt is a little much, then I add more water, and I just generally wing it like that. And that's what I recommend you do as well, because obviously maybe you don't eat as much salt as I do, or maybe you eat more, so you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get cooking. Alright guys, so I just had dinner, and before I call it a night and go to bed, I did want to eat one last fruit, and I just wanted to share this experience with you guys because eating this fruit is kind of like an entire experience, and this is the uniquest. Is uniquest a word? I don't think so, but I don't care because this is the uniquest fruit I've ever seen in my entire life, and I think it's specific to China. It's like a Chinese fruit. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to figure that out and write it somewhere here on the screen. So if you ever visit China, I think you definitely need to try this fruit out because it's kind of like an experience. So it has a very hard shell on the outside, which makes it feel like more of a pomegranate, something like that. But when you cut it open, it's extremely soft on the inside. But that's not the most interesting part about this fruit. So it is recommended that you keep it on ice or keep it cold. We brought it the last day before my husband left, so I've had it in my semi-freezer section of my fridge for the last 3 days. So I'm kind of scared that this has frozen all the way to the inside, which is kind of going to ruin the entire experience. But let's see what we get here. On the inside, this part of it is extremely soft to like cut open. It's not as hard anymore. You guys, I am kind of scared that this is an epic fail because if I try too hard, this is completely frozen. And if I try too hard, I'm scared that I'm going to ruin the actual insides of the product. I think I got it. Okay, so I definitely squished it a little too hard, so the poor guy is kind of a little wonky, plus it's getting defrozen as we speak, so it's definitely not in its pristine condition. But doesn't this look like a nice little garlic clove to all of you? It definitely does to me, and to me this is one of the most fascinating fruits out there with the most fascinating packaging. And would you believe that this tastes heavenly? Very sweet with a touch of sour, and definitely hands down one of my favorite fruits ever. Plus the packaging, everything about it is so fascinating to me, and sometimes I just like to take a moment and just be grateful for Allah's creations. He made all these amazing fruits for us. He made them taste good, but did they have to look so beautiful? And I just like to think about those things every once in a while and be grateful. And so I wanted to share it with you guys as well. Yummy. Just wanted to share it with you guys as well, so maybe you can think about these creations and appreciate them as well. And maybe a tough day would not be as tough anymore when you think about all the amazing things that surround you. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hey guys, good morning. This is the 4th day that I'm alone here in China, and also the 2nd day of me being on the cabbage soup diet. So I just woke up like 5 minutes ago. I am preparing tea for myself. That I know for sure I'm having for breakfast, but I'm not sure what else to eat for breakfast, because on the 2nd day of this diet you're allowed to eat as many vegetables as you like along with the soup, and I don't have any vegetables at home that I enjoy eating raw. Like the only vegetable I enjoy eating raw is cucumbers, and I don't have any right now. I do have carrots and I could eat them, but I'm not in the mood. So I think the only option I have is to have soup as my breakfast, so that's what I'm gonna do. So after I'm done having my breakfast, I'm just gonna change. I'm still in my night suit, and then I'm gonna rush out and bring some groceries, because tomorrow as well I'm gonna be needing vegetables, because tomorrow is vegetables and fruits along with soup, and day after tomorrow is bananas and milk with soup. So yeah, I don't have any of those things at home, so I need to bring all of them. But the exciting part for me always for the 2nd day of this diet is the baked potato, the large sized baked potato that you're allowed to eat at the end of the day as dinner. The sad part is I don't have an oven, so I won't be able to bake it. So what I was thinking was maybe I can teach you how to make one of China's most famous street dishes. It's called, if I'm not wrong and if I'm not pronouncing wrong, it's called Swan La Dosa. And yeah, it's very delicious. I learned to make it at home and it turned out really good. So obviously this is a potato dish, which is why I'm choosing to make it instead of the baked potato, but it's pretty healthy. The only thing is I would be needing about 1 tablespoon of oil, so I'm just gonna use vegetable oil. I think that would be better, but other than that, 1 tablespoon of oil, it's a pretty healthy alternative to the baked potato in my opinion. So that is what we're gonna eat, and we're gonna make it together. Ooh, it's sunny, and I did not bring my umbrella, so that's cool. There's our car, all packed up. And we are almost here. I hope they have cucumbers. Alright, mayo, which means they did not have cucumbers, so I just bought myself 2 bags of yogurt. Alright guys, so here are all the ingredients that you'll be needing to make this Chinese street food called sonla dosa. It's very simple and it's very delicious. It's a very healthy snack. So do definitely try it at home and let me know in the comment section down below how you like it. But anyways, I have a very large potato shredded here. I did use a cutter to do this. It's important that all of these pieces are equal widths so that they take an equal amount of time to get cooked. I did this using a cutter, and I would recommend you to do the same. I definitely do not believe in making your life hell just so some people can call you sugar, because people are gonna call you what they want to call you. So I definitely believe in making life easier, and I do these kinds of things using cutters and different tools that are there to make our life easier. Trust me, you can make food that is just as delicious and just as healthy using certain shortcuts. You should know how to do everything, but if there are tools to help you, use them. So anyways, I just have a couple of pieces of garlic minced right here. I also have my salt. I'm gonna need just a teaspoon of that. Here are some dried peppers. You definitely don't need as much, but I love my food to be spicy, so I'm gonna add a bunch. I might even go ahead and add a couple more, but yeah, I'll be needing those dried peppers. Here is the Sichuan pepper. It's recommended that you use the peppercorns, so like not ground like I have here, but that's what I have at home right now, so that's what I'm gonna use. You're also going to need soy sauce and then some vinegar. It's better if you use black vinegar, but again, I only have white vinegar at home, so that's what I'll be using. I'll also be making myself some tea because that's what I'm craving right now. You also need 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil that I just didn't put out to display here, but that's all you're gonna need. And I forgot to mention, after cutting these potatoes into these shreds, you need to soak them for a good 10 minutes. That way you're gonna get rid of a ton of starch, and when you cook them, they're not going to be as sticky and also not as fatty. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start by heating the oil a little bit. After that, I'm just gonna add the garlic and cook it just a little bit. Doesn't have to change the color as such. I'm also adding the dried red peppers. I'm also adding about a teaspoon of the Sichuan. So then I'm just going to drain the potatoes and just add them. I'm just going to let it cook for a minute or so. After that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of regular salt. Make sure to just check according to your own taste. For some people, this is going to be too much. Alright, so now they definitely look like they are semi-cooked. So now I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 teaspoons of white vinegar in there. I'm also going to add about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. And then I'm just going to mix it. Then after mixing them really well, I have turned up the heat so the water dries quickly, because we don't want our potatoes to get too soft. We definitely want them to have a shape and a structure. And guess what? Just like that, sonla dosa is ready.
Alright, so it's almost the end of the day, which is why I'm gonna call it a night here on the vlog. It's like 1 a.m. But if I'm telling you a secret, I'm still going to film another video. I'm kind of on a roll here, and that doesn't happen very frequently. So now that I'm feeling it, I'm going to go ahead and film another video. I filmed 2 today actually. I filmed this little eye look, and then I filmed another video all about the underhyped makeup products, all the underrated makeup products that do not really get all the love that they deserve. I talked about them. I was very passionate about these products because I personally love them and I think they definitely deserve more love. And now I'm thinking I'm going to film another really sweet, short, quick video. It's the perfect palette tag, I think. And eyeshadow palettes are my favorite. Like, I love eyeshadow palettes. They're my weakness. And I am really excited to film this video. Also, I finally decided to like make my hands a little more presentable and put some effort into them. These are press-on nails that I bought a while ago. By the way, these are just swatches that I'm not able to take off from a video that I just filmed. But anyways, I just put these on and I don't know how I feel about this color. Like, I never really wear a color like this on my nails, not in nail polish, not as press-on nails, so this is definitely a little out of the comfort zone for me, but I feel like anything looks better than naked nails. Am I right? So today was definitely very productive. I feel good about today. But now that I've filmed all these videos, my room is a mess. There's stuff everywhere, filming equipment, makeup, other stuff, just about everywhere. There's no place to stand, no place to lie down. So I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of a filming break tomorrow and just going to clean around the apartment, tidy everything up. Also reorganize my makeup collection so that day after tomorrow I can film a makeup organization tour, something like that. But tomorrow I'm just gonna take a break, just lie down, chill in my bed. I'm also getting weird backaches because of all the sitting and standing, and I don't know. I'm just getting tired. I'm also getting very gloomy and very sad. Like today, it just hit me that I'm alone and I got really sad. So I just wanted to take a moment and thank you guys for being there with me. I mean, it does sound crazy. It sounds stupid because obviously you've still not seen the vlog and you're not with me while I do it. But while I do it, I feel like I have company and I don't feel as alone. Oh yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys even if it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that marks the end of tonight. This was also the second day of my diet. Tomorrow will be the third day, which is vegetables and fruits. And honestly, it's just going to be fruits because there's no vegetables around. You guys saw that today. So yeah, I'm excited to check the results tomorrow. I'm not gonna say my weight, but I'm just gonna tell you if I lost anything. So I'm gonna step on that scale tomorrow and we're gonna see if we lost anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning everyone. I just woke up a while ago and I haven't had breakfast yet. Today is the 4th day of this diet. I know, where did the 3rd day go? So day before yesterday, I mean the footage that you just saw, I think I did share that I had a very bad backache at the time. So I decided when I went to bed that night that I would not get up the next day. I would just lay in my bed and just edit my videos and just chill. So I didn't vlog anything yesterday. Yesterday was the 3rd day, and if I'm being completely honest, I did cheat a little bit on my diet yesterday. Yesterday was the fruit and vegetable day. So I did drink some soup, I did eat some fruit, but I also ate some food that normal human beings do. And I have some exciting news. Guess what? I stepped on the scale this morning and I have lost 1.7, 1.8 kgs. And I was sending some pictures to my husband yesterday and he was like, your face looks thin and you look weak. So he was telling me to eat regular food, and that is one of the reasons that I actually went ahead and I listened to him and I did cheat on my diet. But anyways, like I said in the introduction of my vlog, it might very well be the water weight, so that's not why I went on this diet. I already feel like I'm not really craving snacks as much, which is one of the biggest reasons why I went on this diet. I also don't feel as hungry as frequently anymore. Our bodies are very smart. They adjust to your new schedules. The more you feed them, the more they want it. And the healthier that you eat and the more you watch what you're eating, I feel like the lesser your body demands snacky food that it knows is not good for it. But anyways, today is the 4th day. It is the milk and bananas day. I can eat up to 6 bananas today, I think, and about 3 or 4 glasses of milk. And here's the thing, I hate drinking milk by itself. Like, just raw milk. I cannot do that. So I was thinking, because it's bananas and milk, I might as well just make banana shake, and that's what I think I'm gonna do. I am just gonna add 2 bananas to a glass of water, glass of milk, and I'm gonna have it one for breakfast, one for lunch, and then one for dinner. So yeah, that is everything as far as the diet goes. What else do I have on the agenda? I do have to film a couple of videos today, one of which is probably going to be the Eid tutorial. I just realized yesterday that Eid al-Adha is just a week away, so I was like, I should definitely film a video and upload it in a day or two so you guys could like follow along if you wanted to. And I went ahead on Instagram and asked you guys what you wanted me to do, whether you wanted a soft and subtle look or a bold and colorful look, and a lot of you sided with soft and subtle. So that's what I'm gonna do. With my dress, I had the look that I had in mind with the dress that I'm wearing did like incorporate a little bit of color, so now I have to get a little creative. But in any case, I wanted to use the Stila glitter in the shade Smoky Storm, and I just purchased it and it has not arrived yet. So I don't know, maybe I should not film that video today. Maybe I should film something else, or wait for the glitter to arrive and then film the Eid tutorial. But I don't know what I want to do. We'll see. You guys would probably already have seen what I uploaded and what I finished up creating. But anyways, let me just get up, get myself some breakfast, then get ready, film the videos, and I'll catch up with you guys later.
Hey guys, good morning. Well, if you look at the clock, you'd be like, girl, that's not morning. But anyways, I just woke up, so it's my morning technically. But anyways, I completely forgot to vlog after like putting my makeup on last night for the Eid tutorial, but obviously the Eid tutorial probably is already up when you're seeing this vlog, so you already know the look that I created. But it wasn't what I intended to create, which means that I might be recording another look for Eid, and that might also be up before this vlog. But anyways, the agenda for today. So today is the day 5 of the diet, and according to the cabbage soup diet, on day 5 you could eat up to 20 ounces of beef, which I am lucky enough to have access to halal chicken here in China. I don't have beef. They say if you're not into beef, which even if I am into beef, which I'm not, I don't have access to it. So they're like, if you don't want to eat beef, then just go ahead and get yourself some skinless chicken. So I think that's the route I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna make myself some steamed chicken, or maybe I'll just pick some out from the market outside. I'm enjoying this cooking break. I don't like cooking for myself. Like I cooked this soup and that Chinese street food dish, but that's about it. It's been an entire week since my family left, and I'm staying as far away from the kitchen as I possibly could for this week. But yeah, back to the cabbage soup diet. Today is actually a protein day, which is why we are to eat beef or chicken or those kinds of things. Also, we have to accompany that with raw tomatoes. I don't like eating raw tomatoes, so I think I'm gonna skip on that. But we'll see. I might eat 1 or 2. Also, drink loads and loads and loads of water today, and maybe a couple of bowls of soup. And then tomorrow is also beef day, but instead of tomatoes, we are going to be eating vegetables. And obviously, when you're pairing vegetables with something as heavy as beef, you cannot eat potatoes, peas, corns, all high calorie vegetables. Just eat salads and stuff like that. So today and tomorrow are both going to be pretty filling after all these days of light eating. A little bit of beef or chicken is really going to fill you up, and you're going to feel better. Alright, so just got myself some chicken, and now let's go pick my parcels up. So the collection center is in this dingy old basement, not very tidy looking. A glimpse of the collection center. It has the capacity to hold like thousands of parcels at a time. My parcel was just by chance just by the door, so I didn't need to go all the way in, so I couldn't show much. So I'm not gonna lie, it actually feels pretty good sitting in a very clean sitting area. I've tidied it up, dusted, broomed, mopped, and
it's pretty clean and I'm feeling good. But anyways, for now, let's unbox the things that I picked up from the collection center, as well as do a little bit of an impromptu haul. I've generally been a very good girl over the last 3 or 4 months, I would say. I haven't been buying a bunch of makeup, but these are just 7-8 things that I have bought over the last 4 months, so I don't think that's very bad. One of these items is pretty crazy, but other than that, I think I've been a good girl. So let's start with unboxing one of these. Gonna save that to pop later, but this is what I got. This is by NARS. It's their Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I've been wanting a pot concealer for a while now, just to like do spot concealing, not to highlight under the eye. So I wanted something that it was my skin tone, so I decided to get this one by NARS because everyone has been saying great things about them, and I bought it in the shade Custard. So that's definitely not a highlight shade for me, it's definitely more of a concealer shade. So let's give it a quick swatch. Ooh, I like the texture on this. Soft, but not super soft where you're afraid it's gonna crease under the eyes. And I do hear that this is full coverage, so I think it's going to be pretty nice for like spot concealing or even as an eyeshadow base. It's gonna be good, so I'm excited to have this in my collection. Alright, so great. So now let's go ahead and unbox this. This I'm pretty sure is the Stila Glitter and Glow that I was talking about yesterday. I plan to use it for the Eid tutorial, but then it didn't arrive, and now I've gotten so many requests to do like a peachy goldenish, rose goldish kind of eye look that I think I'm gonna skip on using this glitter. But I'm still excited to have this in my collection. I love these Stila Magnificent Glitter and Glows. This is in the shade Smoky Storm, and this is one of the few shades that I didn't have from their original launch. I personally love these. Every shade I've owned has been incredible, and they add such a nice impact and shine to the eyes. Look at that shine. These are incredible, and this is a beautiful shade. It's definitely one that needs a little more building up. Like, I had to go over top of it a couple of times, and I had heard about this shade. It's a beautiful shade, but it's definitely sheer compared to, for example, the Kitten Karma one or the Small Ring Satin or any of the other shades. This is definitely more on the sheer side, but it's super. Alright, so now let's talk about some other products that I've recently picked up. I'm trying to get the glitter and glow off my hands, but now I've got glitter everywhere, so probably not a great idea to film where I just cleaned. Anyways, let's start by talking about this. This is the Coconut Milky Mist. Do I have it? Yeah. Coconut Milky Mist by Too Cool for School. Too Cool for School is a Korean brand, and I hadn't heard anyone talk about this Milky Mist, just a facial spray. And I know mostly people don't talk about Korean makeup, but I mean the Korean channels. My go-to Korean channel is Morgan's. Her channel is called Beauty Breakdown, and she has some really interesting content, and she's so beautiful. I really like her content and her recommendations. But anyways, I think even if she has talked about this, I've completely missed that. I personally bought it because of all the rave reviews it had on the internet here in China. Plus, I think this is a little more on the illuminating side of things, which I don't have any other facial mist that does that. Most of my facial mists are either for normal skin or for oily skin, so I definitely wanted something for a change that would be a little more illuminating. That could be a nice change sometimes. So anyways, this smells like coconut. Obviously it has 87% coconut water, but that's not the best part. The best thing about this is the mist, and I'm so excited. Even if I go through this, I'm gonna keep this bottle, and I'm gonna put the other facial mists that I like but I don't like the spritzer on, because check this out. Could you see that? I feel like you cannot even see that. Let me try again. The mist on this is so fine, you don't even feel it on your face, and even then it really does a good job of melting everything into your skin, making it look like skin and really refreshing your makeup. So I've definitely been loving it, and if you get a chance to grab one of these, I would say just go ahead and do that, because this is pretty affordable, and I would personally say it's worth it just for the bottle. The spray inside is good too, but I mean, this is the finest mister that I have among all of my expensive high-end other facial sprays that I have in my collection. I really like this. And then I've got this Chinese palette called the Romantic Bird New Fashion Beauty. Very affordable, and here are all the shades on the inside. I really like this palette. These are definitely more of your pressed glitter pigments, those kinds of pretty intense shades. And all of these pans are magnetic, so you could totally pop these out and put some other pans in. And these pans are standard MAC, Makeup Geek, Colourpop, those sizes of pans. So that's pretty convenient, especially for the price of this palette, that if I had to travel, I could just take some of these shades out that I don't need or wouldn't necessarily use, and put some other matte options in there for travel. That would be pretty convenient. And I really like this eyeshadow palette. The pigmentation on these eyeshadows is pretty insane, especially again given the price. Look at that. That is cool, right? That is pretty nice. And I've only worn this on my eyes once, but I still like them. They went on the eyes pretty nicely and stayed on for a decent amount of time as well. And overall, I just really like the shades in the eyeshadow palette as well, especially this one. It's a nice duochrome kind of between a green and a gold, and it really looks very stunning. So I'm excited to play around some more with this eyeshadow palette. Definitely a steal for the price. I think this is around $10 or $12, so that is pretty incredible. Then I also picked up this teeny tiny sample of the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Everyone has been raving about this primer. Everyone says it goes on the skin and makes it really look poreless. So I was willing to try it, but I wasn't willing to commit to the full size product. So I just went ahead and bought this little sample. I've been trying it out for a week and I really like the texture on this. Pretty smooth. To a degree, not as drying as most other pore filling primers are, if that makes any sense. So I really like it, but I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and buy the full size because this is a pretty generous sample size, and I think it's gonna last me for a few months. And by the time I'm done, like, I won't be as intrigued by the product. So I don't think I'm gonna pay the full price for it, but it's going to be a good product while I have it. And this I picked up more than a month ago. I've already worn it in one of my videos. This is a Fenty Beauty lipstick in the shade Madame, and it's my first Fenty Beauty item. I really like the formula on these. This is the lipstick swatched on my hand on a very weird spot, but I really wanted to buy the liquid lipstick because well, it looks good on absolutely everyone. I haven't seen a single picture where it didn't suit the person who was wearing it. So I've been wanting that liquid lipstick. But this is a different shade, and I feel like I have so many reds, like classic reds in my collection. I never wear red. This is more of a maroon. So I just went ahead and picked this instead. But I do feel like somewhere down the lane, I am gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and buy that liquid lipstick. Alright, and then last but certainly not least, this is the Natasha Denona Green Brown palette. I treated myself to this. I'm sorry I'll have to rush this part because my battery is kind of dying, like my camera's battery's dying right now. But anyways, this is the Green Brown palette, and I did not give like a very glowy review to this eyeshadow product about a year ago on my channel, but I decided to give it a second try. After trying their mini eyeshadows one more time, I was convinced I need to buy the bigger one. And so far, I'm gonna be honest, the first time I tried it, I was like, okay, this is good, but just as good as any other eyeshadow. But the second time I tried it, I really liked it. But yeah guys, before my battery dies and I have to do this all over again, I'm gonna go right now, and I'll see you guys probably after a while.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Today is the day 6 of the diet and the 9th day of me being alone in China. I'm very close, this close to going insane. Living by yourself and not having much to do. Like, if I had a job, if I went out of my home every single day, I would feel so much better, but being all by myself is kind of making me go a little bit insane. Anyways, I'm so glad my husband will be back in another 5 days. I cannot wait. So, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not really I won't really be on this diet today, and I always do this. Like, this is my pattern. Every time I get to I've done this diet like 5 or 6 times in my lifetime, and every time I get to the 5th day or the 6th day, I'm like, done. I'm so sick of the soup by this time because we have been drinking it for 5 days, 3 or 4 bowls every single day. I'm done with it. I finished my soup yesterday and I don't think I'll be making any more of it because most of it would go to waste. I know it for a fact. I really won't be drinking it because I have been drinking it less and less every consequent day. Obviously, you get sick of something you have to drink. It's a pretty delicious soup, but I mean, if you have to drink the same thing over and over again, you tend to get a little sick of it. So by the time I get to the 5th or 6th or 7th day, I basically just follow it halfway there. I meet it halfway there. So, like, I will be following the principle, but not really the exact same menu. So I know that today is protein day along with vegetables and soup. So for detoxification, instead of soup, I'm just gonna go ahead and make myself a couple of cups of green tea without sugar. And for my protein, I will be eating some chicken, but I'll also be boiling an egg for myself, a fully boiled egg. That's what I'm gonna take for breakfast. And yeah, that's going to be day 6, and I will be eating vegetables. One of my husband's students went for his own grocery into the city yesterday, and he brought me some cucumbers. So I do have cucumbers at home now, so that's what I'll be eating today. Boiled egg, some chicken, and some vegetables. But obviously, if you have a better resolve than I do and you want to follow the entire diet plan to the spoon, then just go ahead and keep drinking your soup today. You can eat at most 20 ounces of beef. If you don't like beef, just go ahead and eat steamed chicken and eat as many vegetables alongside as you like. So that would be your day 6. But yeah, my day 6 is not really going to be to the spoon. I'm not really following the menu, but I mean, I'm trying my best over here. I have already gotten what I wanted out of this diet. I wanted to like minimize my cravings, and that has definitely happened. I definitely haven't been feeling as hungry or as frequently hungry as I used to. But anyways, right now I'm just gonna go ahead and get myself some lunch. After that, I'll put my makeup on and film a video for that second ETH tutorial. And I think that would be the only video that I'll be filming today. For the rest of the day, I'll just edit, and that would be pretty much my day. Alright guys, so change of plans. I won't be filming any videos today because there are some guys right outside my window who I think are cutting the grass, and it's extremely loud. So the video would be very, very noisy, and my head just hurts being in my bedroom. So I'm not going to be filming today. I'm just going to continue on with the cleaning. I cleaned my sitting area yesterday. That looks pretty tidy. So today I'm just going to go ahead, deep clean my kitchen and my bathroom, and then all I'll be left with will be my bedroom. Alright, so I decided to bring you guys along with me and show you a before and after of the kitchen, because why the hell not? But this is looking way worse than usual, obviously, because I already started cleaning, and you guys know when cleaning it gets way worse before it starts getting better. So I've got my cleaning supplies here on the floor, on the shelves, right about everywhere. And when cleaning, I like working in a pattern or in a symmetry, so I start from left to right and from top to bottom. So I've started with that wall over there. I've cleaned both of those walls. I've also washed the windows behind. I've also changed the blotting paper on like the left side. Obviously I wanted to change on both sides, but by the time I was done changing on the left side, I realized I didn't have enough for the right side. So I just went online and bought a really, really cute one. So I'm excited for that to arrive in about a couple of days. That's when I'll change that. But I'll continue working from this point onwards. I like doing the sink at the end because I will be using it throughout the cleaning, obviously. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the shelves on this side, and then the drawers and the cabinets down below, clean them on the outside, organize them on the inside, clean my electronics up over there. Then here as well, I'm gonna do the cabinets on the top, the hood, the walls, the shelf, and then the sink, and then the floor. So yeah, that would be my eventful evening. And if any of you are wondering why the hell is this chair over here, well, I'm a very short person, and if I have to access those cabinets over there, I have to stand on it. But anyways guys, let's get cleaning. I'm gonna make myself some coffee, put some music on, and then I'm gonna get cleaning. Hopefully when I see you guys in a little bit, all of this is gonna look so much better. Right guys, so this is 3 hours, a personal concert, and a dance party later. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know exactly what has been going on here. But anyways, after all of that, here's your update. So I have all of this area cleaned now, from the walls to the shelves to the electronics. Everything is cleaned. Of course, like I said, I'll be doing the sink after I'm done doing everything. This part I haven't even touched. I'll get to it in a while. But anyways, I'm kind of contemplating on whether to put the dish stand over there or put it over here. Like when we're sitting in our sitting area, this is what we see. This area right here, this is what we see. So that would be a little out of the way because it's not very neat looking when you're looking like right ahead. So I don't know, I want to place them there, but then here is where I make my roti and all of that good stuff. So I don't know if that would kind of like limit my space.
So I don't know. I'm confused. But anyways, I am happy to be seeing this clean. Full disclosure, my walls were super dirty. Like to my naked eye, they didn't look dirty, but when I sprayed my all-purpose cleaner on them, oh boy, there was so much mud. So anyways, now they're shining and I love them. So I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved so far. And let's continue on with it.
I am like especially proud of this window over here because I could swear I will not be able to get this to be this clean. Because full disclosure, I had never cleaned this window, never, not once since moving into this home 3 years ago. And let me explain why. Because there's this sink in between, and to clean this window I had to climb on top of this little shelf over here. And for the life of me, my husband nor my mother-in-law would allow me to do that. Like, they're so cautious. If I step on a chair or on a stool, they're like, oh my god, you'll fall down, please don't do that. And they're super cautious, so they would have never let me do this. That is why this has been never done before. Now that they're not here, I took this opportunity and I cleaned it, and I am so freaking proud.
Alright, so that was one crazy night, one hell of a night. This is another 6 hours later, and as you can see, it's morning. The sun has already risen. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning and I haven't slept for a second. So, oh my god, what is my life? But anyways, I still haven't done the sink. I haven't done the fridge. I need to clean it inside out, so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, or as in today when I wake up. But anyways, I have organized this guy, I have cleaned and organized this guy, and then I've organized all the cabinets, and I've cleaned the counters. I've organized these cabinets and cleaned them down here. I did decide to keep the dishwasher over here. Only thing is, there's a switch back there that I need very frequently because the other one is always busy with the stove. So I just put an extension with a 3M tape on the wall. The wire goes behind the stand and it's all good. But yeah guys, that is the kitchen all done. I feel accomplished, to say the least. Also very tired, also very insane because of this twisted routine. But I do feel accomplished. Anyways guys, for now, that is a wrap. I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, good afternoon. I have actually been up for quite a while now. I just didn't think of vlogging before, but I didn't sleep all that much. I just slept for like 5-6 hours, woke up at around 1 or 2 p.m. And then I had a cup of tea along with some sugar-free biscuits. That was my breakfast. I mean, if you could have breakfast at 2 p.m. But other than that, I just had a giant big cucumber for snack. And today is the 7th and final day of this diet. So today you're allowed to eat like 3 to 4 cooked cups of brown rice along with your soup, and you guys know I'm done with soup, so I didn't make any more, and I don't have brown rice at home. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cook myself like half a cup, like uncooked half cup of regular rice. That's gonna end up being like 1 cup, 1.5 cup when it's cooked, and that's what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. But yeah, tonight would actually be a wrap of this 7-day diet, and I know I didn't follow it to the spoon. Like, I didn't follow every single thing, and I know the way I did it wasn't probably very healthy. The diet itself is very healthy, but the way I did it wasn't very healthy, so that's on me. But I still feel like I made healthier choices over the last 7 days, and I'm really geared towards actual weight loss now with exercise and with healthier lifestyle changes, and I'm excited to check my results tomorrow. The last time we checked, I had lost about 1.7 1.8 kgs of weight, and I'm excited to check how much more I've lost. Even though, like I said in the beginning, it's not about weight loss. Like, weight loss is great, I'm not gonna lie, but it's more about changing your overall eating patterns, and I feel like I'm ready to actually make some lifestyle changes now. And I'm gonna go into this journey with a completely different mindset this time around, because I feel like one of the biggest mistakes that I and a lot of other people make when planning a weight loss plan or that kind of thing is that we completely write off things that we like. For me personally, it's salty snacks. I love potato chips or any kind of salty snack, so I like to munch on those, and I completely write them off. And once I do that, all I want and all I crave at all times is just that. So I feel like I'm not going to exactly eliminate all of those things out of my life. I'm just going to limit myself to the quantities that I eat, and I'm going to reward myself with them. So if I'm really good
for a week, if I go out for a walk every single day, if I eat really healthy, limit the quantities in which I eat, and fill all those gaps with fruits and vegetables. If I do that for an entire week, I can reward myself with a pack of chips on a Sunday. That's the kind of strategy that I'm thinking to apply this time around. Maybe that would work better, because writing chips completely off never works for me. That's definitely better, I think, and more motivating than completely writing them off, and that's also obviously better than never working out and eating chips every other day. So obviously I feel like this would be a better strategy, but we'll have to work on it and see. But I am excited to test it out this time around, because I am sick of being fat, and these days I'm constantly getting reminders from Facebook from my memories 5 years ago when I was visiting America at exactly this time, and I was so freaking slim, and I miss that girl. But anyways, I'm just gonna get up and make myself some rice right now, and I'm just realizing I look horrendous and this lighting is not doing me any favors too. So I'm gonna stop vlogging now and do both of us a favor, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make myself some dinner. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so look at that, I'm actually on my terrace for once, but I just finished doing my laundry, just came out here to hang the clothes to dry. Look at that view, I love that view. But anyways, what was I about to say? Yes, today is the second last day that I'm here all by myself. Husband's getting back day after tomorrow, so I'm very excited. But I will be spending my afternoon cleaning my bedroom, nothing too exciting. But once I'm done cleaning the room, I will be doing a house tour. I'm not sure if I want to put it just on Snapchat or if I'm going to put it on my channel as well. I mean, Snapchat's a little more private, so I might just put it there, but I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind. But in any case, I will be doing a makeup closet tour for you guys for my channel. Yeah, that is pretty much everything that's gonna happen today. Nothing very exciting. But once I'm done cleaning the bedroom, I'm thinking maybe I want to film another video for YouTube, or maybe I just want to start editing this vlog, because I want to upload it right away. Like, I want to upload it when it's still good and fresh and new, because you guys have no idea how many videos I haven't uploaded on my channel, because I don't get to editing them for weeks after filming them. And then by the time I get to it, I'm like, oh my god, it's boring, it's old news, no one's gonna watch it, I don't want to edit it, so I don't end up posting them. But I've worked too hard on this vlog to not post it, so I want to get to editing it right away. So anyways, I just quickly wanted to come on here and make an entry and have this day count as well, because it is, well, another alone day in China. Even though I am doing literally nothing exciting, well, that's the same for the rest of the 11 days as well, so that's alright, that's my life. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, which will be the last day living alone in China. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and for those of you who are still here, thank you, you're awesome. But anyways, I couldn't film anything, or I didn't film anything after I filmed my last footage on the balcony back there, but I just ended up cleaning my house a little bit more and preparing meals for my husband, who ended up coming 24 hours after he was supposed to come because his flight got delayed. Anyways, before we sign off, I just quickly wanted to touch upon my diet plan 4 weeks later, as in it has been 4 weeks since my diet ended, and I can genuinely with 100% confidence say that I am more motivated to lose weight and continue on with this journey than I've been in 4 years. I've definitely started diets, and I've definitely started exercises over the past 4 years several times, dozens of times, but I have never been able to stick it through for an entire month. And many times what stops or what breaks my resolve is, like I said in the vlog, completely writing off things that I really enjoy eating, or if I go to a vacation, or if an event like Eid or something like that comes up. If I get into a rut, or if I get a break from my diet, that is when things go off for me. And it's not like I haven't had a break this time around. I have had a break. We went on a vacation, and there's another vlog for that, so that's coming soon as well. We did go on a vacation for about a week or so, and we ate so much food. Like, I mean, for heaven's sake, we ate 5 big packs of chips in a matter of 3 days. So we did eat a lot while we were on that vacation. But as soon as I got back, I got back right into my diet and my exercise mode, and I'm so happy. I've been such a good girl. I feel more energetic. I've been a very good girl when it comes to what I eat as well as how much I exercise. I've been accumulating a calorie deficit of anywhere between 500 to 1000 calories every single day since I came back, and that's a combination of how much I exercise and how much I eat. And I feel more positive than ever before that in another 4 or 5 months I will have achieved my goal. God willing, inshallah. I feel very positive. So now that I have said it out loud on the camera, again, it's gonna hold me a little more accountable, and I'm gonna have to live up to the promise that I've made to myself here on the camera. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and a little behind the scenes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for such a long period of time today. I hope I kept you guys company today, just like you guys kept me company for these 14, 15 very long, sometimes very lonely days. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.